I'm back here again with my friend Terry for another segment of Books and Bow Ties. Do you know which one you want to read today, Terry?
This one.
All right. The Sky is Not Blue. Okay. All right. Terry, you pick some of the best books.
Ask Robert to name his favorite color. All of them, he'd shout. He liked every shade of green. He saw a tree bush or a backyard lawn. The bold, bright beauty of a red fire engine that made his eyes light up, and the funny, sunny yellow of an egg yolk put a grin on his face.
All right. Look at all those colors.
Yeah.
Fire
Like
engine,
blue, pink, white, yellow, brownish, reddish,
Yeah.
yellow.
Great colors.
A whole bunch of colors.
A whole bunch of colors.
Robert's teachers saw things differently. Miss Murphy made Robert think of a fun marching band without the music or the fun. She wasn't mean, but she liked things to be just so. Things she need to be neat, and in order to learn new things, she'd say. When she wanted her students to sit up straight in their seats, even the trash in her basket seemed to fall into formation.
All right, so let's talk about Miss Murphy. Miss Murphy likes things to be what? Really neat and in order.
And tidy.
And tidy. You know anybody like that?
I do.
Oh, who's like that?
I like things to be neat.
Neat?
And
I can
tidy.
look at you and tell you look like you like the things to be neat and tidy.
Yeah, and I like dressing up too.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
One rainy fall day, the clouds were like bushy, frowning eyebrows, and the drip drops were like angry drum beats against the window pane. Class, it's too wet and messy to go outside, Miss Murphy said. For indoor recess, we're going to color. Robert loved to color, and he loved to draw pictures. I'm going to draw what I see outdoors, he told Miss Murphy, starting with the sky. Here's a blue marker, said Miss Murphy, helpfully placing it on Robert's desk. Robert got busy drawing his picture. He didn't use Mrs. Murphy's blue marker for the sky because on a wet fall day, the sky is not blue. Today, he started off with the mushy gray. Then a flash of silver slid like a straw through the milkshake thick mist. After the storm, popsicle stripes of red, orange, and violet streaked the sky, and that's what Robert drew, because on a rainy day, the sky is not blue.
Right, just like you said. Just like you said.
And I'm noticing something
What
back in the it's been rhyming like, and that's what Robert drew. And then the sky is not blue.
Not blue, yeah, those words rhyme. Excellent.
On a day that was chilly, breezy and shivery and freezy, Miss Murphy came to school looking saggy and draggy. I didn't sleep well last night, she told the class. I'll draw a picture of a winter day, Robert said to Miss Murphy. Maybe that will cheer you up. That would make me feel better, she said.
All right.
But shouldn't the sky be blue? The teacher asked, polite but puzzled as she watched Robert drew. The sky is not blue, said Robert. On a winter day, Robert can see 6 shades of gray overhead and the crisscross of bare black branches braiding on the horizon below. He knew that The light from a December sun is as soft as a dream you almost remember. That is what he drew, because on a wintry day, the sky is not blue.
That's right. On a wintry day, the sky is not blue.
One spring afternoon, Miss Murphy spoke to the class in her "let's get busy learning" voice for homework tonight. I want you to study all of this week's new words and complete the sentences on pages 7, 8, and 9. Everybody groaned. We're here to learn, Miss Murphy reminded her students brightly, and then put the words in ABC order. After all, things need to be neat and in order to learn neat new things.
Excellent.
That evening, Robert sat in his bedroom window to do his homework. He liked watching the day change into its evening glows. The sunset, it was spectacular. He knew he had to draw a picture of it.
Excellent.
When the sun sets, the sky is a peaceful explosion of smoky purples, siren reds, and burning pinks. Then the sun meets the Sandman, and together they make a mix of shimmer and shadow that decorates the end of the day. And that's what Robert drew, because at sunset the sky is not blue.
That's right.
Finally, the last day of school came. Summer was just around the corner, and everyone was glad because school was almost out. Miss Murphy said, "Let's draw a picture of the things you'll do on summer vacation." She walked over to Robert's desk. "Look outside," she told Robert. The June day was bright and sunny. The air was hot and sweet. Today, the sky is blue. The sky is bigger than blue, Robert replied. He thought for a minute. Then he took the blue marker and several crayons from his box and started to draw. When he finished, Robert stacked his papers and pencils neatly on his desk. "Ready for vacation, Robert?" He smiled and nodded. "Well, I hope you have a nice summer," said Miss Murphy. "Thank you for leaving your things in order." She always wants things nice and tidy.
Tidy, right?
Mm-hmm. After Robert left, Miss Murphy looked at Robert's drawing. She gazed thoughtfully at the colors in his sky. The pictures gave her a blissful feeling. She wondered why it always left her feelings blue. Robert was halfway across the playground when he remembered that he left his box of crayons. He raced back to the building and ran down the hallway past teachers who were looking up and leaving. "I hope Miss Murphy hadn't gone," he said to himself. He stopped at the door and to his classroom and looked in. No one was at the big desk where his teacher usually sat, but there was someone sitting at his desk. There was Miss Murphy with a sheet of drawing paper and Robert's crayons right in front of her. "I forgot my crayons," said Robert. "I forgot my colors too," said Miss Murphy, gazing in the window. "Robert, I think you're right. The sky isn't just blue. That it reminds me of children bursting with imagination and jumping with joy." "Yes," Robert exclaimed. The colors of the sky made him feel as happy as confetti and as free as a bouncy balloon. And that was what they drew. The end.
The end. Excellent. Good job. Good job. What's the name of this book again?
And it was The Sky Is Not Blue by Joy Jones, illustrated by Sawyer Cloud.
Thank you all for joining us today for another episode of Books and Bow Ties. Yes, sir.
Different book each week with a different bow tie.